Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mama Beach and I'm here today to share a really cute new style that I just picked up from the Michael Kors outlet. It is a made for factory outlet style. It is from a line that they're featuring in the outlets right now that I think is really decent quality for a made for factory line, with a couple of exceptions which I will go over in this video. Especially for the price point, I feel like this is a really great versatile bag. So I wanted to share it with you guys. And I've looked at it a couple of times, so I definitely didn't buy it on the whim. I have definitely looked at this a few times and been tempted. So they actually put some tissue in the bag for me, which is great because you don't normally get that kind of treatment at the outlets. They just throw stuff in bags. And when I was there, I was looking at the display of this bag and it was very scratched. So I asked, do you have any in the packaging in the back? And they went and got this one for me, brand new in the packaging. And if you didn't know, that is a good tip for the outlets. They often have multiples of items in the back. So if you're looking at one on the floor, you don't need to necessarily purchase that one if it looks like it's been handled a lot. You can always ask them to get a new one out of the bag. So the bag that I picked up is from their Peyton collection. And it is a smooth leather. I don't know if it's lambskin or if it's something like calfskin that has been finished to look a lot like lambskin. And they have a few different colors in this line, but I just thought it's such a classy looking line. I really like the hardware on it. And the leather quality actually seems pretty decent, especially for an outlet item. So I'm just gonna take some of the wrapping off here so we can take a look at this together and I can show you how it works. This particular one is the clutch. So this is the clutch from this line. It is the smallest option in this particular line. So let me think, what else that they had there on the shelf? They had backpacks. So they had backpacks, two larger shoulder bag options, and then a tote option. And there was a few different colors. There was this black with the gold hardware. There was a nude color that had rose gold hardware, and there was a gray that had silver hardware. And I will say, in my opinion, that the rose gold hardware looked extremely cheap. I know that's a really trendy color right now, but I just couldn't get over how cheap it looked. And for some reason, I thought the silver and the gold hardware looked like better quality. And I don't know if that's just my imagination or if they actually are. But in the backpacks, they had two different types of quilting. They had a pattern that I just didn't care for because it kind of looked like a volleyball. It was very geometric. But if you're somebody who doesn't like floral, it's another option in this line that you can go for. And then they also had in the backpacks one that was very floral. It was like stripes, and then at the bottom it had roses. So if you're somebody that's very feminine and loves flowers, they have that option as well. And then in the shoulder bags, they had a large shoulder bag, and that was had more of a rounded shape to it, and it had this same kind of tulip pattern quilting on it. And then they had a small shoulder bag option. I think it was called a medium shoulder bag. That had the volleyball quilting on it, as I'm calling it now. Sorry, Michael Kors. And then last but not least, they had a large tote option that was really pretty if you're looking for like a nice looking work bag. If you work in an environment that's pretty formal, I think this would be a great option for you. So lots of different options, but for some reason, this little guy kept calling to me. I just thought it was such a cute clutch / shoulder bag. It comes with a leather shoulder strap that you attach kind of on the back side, which I'm struggling with right now. So you have a shoulder bag option. You can remove it completely and just have a clutch. And honestly, what I'm gonna do with this bag, I've already purchased a gold chain strap that is in the mail. It's on the way. That is a crossbody link, so I can have the option to carry the shoulder, clutch, or crossbody. And I think it's a great option for travel for that reason. If you're going somewhere like a cruise or an all-inclusive resort where you might need to have a crossbody option, but also have something that's great for dinner or going out to shows, etc. I think this is a really cute option. And for only around $100, I mean, it's a great value for the versatility, I think. So let me just take you through the features really quick of this little bag, and I will show you some mod shots. So the standout on this bag, other than the beautiful tulip quilting, is the hardware, and on the black color it is gold. And you have these pointed studs, and then how the closure works here, right under where the Michael Kors logo is stamped, you just pull up that little tab and swing this out. So it's pretty easy to use. It's not magnetized in any way, so it's not gonna find itself shut, but I don't think it's overly fussy, which is nice. And then the back side is just plain. Obviously, nothing, no feet or anything on the bottom, since this is just a clutch. And then you have the leather strap. I do think it would have been nice if they'd made it a chain strap, but I think that just speaks to the fact that it is a made for outlet item. And I bet if they did the same style or similar in the retail boutiques, this would probably be a chain strap. And then you can see it has Michael Kors printed on the dog clips. And it's nice that the strap is totally removable, so you have that versatility that I was talking about at the beginning of the video. So the inside just opens like so, and then you have the Michael Kors stamped lining there, kind of in a crosshatch pattern. And the inside is flat, but pretty spacious. It's a decent sized clutch. And let me show you the tag here, just so if you want to look for it, you can. Oh, my lighting's not going to cooperate. There we go. It's the Peyton clutch. The retail is $328. And like I said, I think when I was there, it was like 60% off plus 20% off or something like that. And I got it for around $100, which I thought was a pretty good price for a little clutch like this. So you see here, you have one zip pocket in the back here. Then you have one large zip compartment here in the front, which is great because it really is a pretty secure bag in terms of keeping your stuff safe if you're worried about that. And in the zipped area, they have built-in card slots. So they have six built-in card slots there. So you don't need to carry a wallet. How I would set this bag up, and I'm not gonna do a what fits, honestly, because I just feel like it's an evening clutch, and I don't know what I would show you other than what I would carry for the evening, which is pretty minimal. And so I would just put my credit cards in here, throw my phone in this front pocket, use this back area for makeup, lip gloss, keys, hand sanitizer, or whatever else I had that I wanted to carry with me. And there you go. So I want to show you guys a couple of mod shots, and I don't have a matching crossbody strap, but I want to show you it with a different strap so you get the idea of what it will look like crossbody. All right, here it is first as a shoulder bag. You can see that the strap drop is decent here, probably about 3 inches underneath the arm. So you can swing it behind. It's not like right up under your armpit. So it's a decent strap drop. And then let me show you what it looks like with, well, let me show you how it looks this way too while I'm at it. Looks great, carried on the arm with the shoulder strap. So it has a nice versatile drop in that way. It's long enough that it can go under the arm, but it's short enough that it doesn't look totally ridiculous being carried by hand. And then let me show you what it looks like without the strap, just as a clutch. It's a really killer clutch, like an envelope style clutch, and those are so in right now. And I think it's just a great size. Definitely stands out as part of your outfit, but it's not like a huge oversize. And I grabbed my strap off of my Coach studded dinky to just show you what this will look like crossbody, even though this is not really the kind of strap I would use for this. So here you go. Looks really cute as a crossbody. Anyways, it just seems so obvious to me that you should be able to carry this bag 3 ways. I was kind of puzzled why Michael Kors did not include a longer strap option with it. Maybe just because it is an outfit item, it was kind of cost prohibitive and they had to pick a strap option. But I think the fact that you can wear this bag 3 different ways and it looks this nice for the price point is really awesome. So that is my Michael Kors Peyton clutch. If I had to summarize the cons of this bag, I would say the first con is that they don't sell it with a crossbody strap. You have to provide your own. The second con is that the hardware on the rose gold, on the nude rose gold combination looked really cheap to me. So I would skip that one if I were you. Another con that I didn't mention yet in this video is scratching. This leather is going to scratch really easily. And when I was handling the ones in the boutique, for some reason the black seemed to show the most scratches. The gray option really looked good. So if you're looking for something that's a little more carefree and you're worried about scratching, go with the gray one. I think the hardware looked decent on it, and it didn't look like it would scratch that as easily as the other colors for some reason. So now you're asking yourself, well, why didn't I get the gray one? Well, I just really like this black and gold combination, especially for an evening bag, which is why I went with this one despite the scratch issue. The last con that I want to mention is because of the narrow shape of it, of course, because it's a clutch, there are going to be some challenges with loading your stuff in here. You have to really think narrow, and you can't carry bulky or thick items. So it's just something that you have to be aware of. For me, it doesn't bother me because I know I'm just gonna carry this really as an evening bag or a bag or for occasions when I know I don't need much. But if you're somebody that likes to carry a lot of bulky items with you at all times because you really need them, probably not a great option. I would spring for one of the larger options, like the medium or large shoulder bag or the tote. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed my new Michael Kors bag. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below in the comment section. And as always, if you have not subscribed, I hope that you will, and join me for future videos. As you can see from my backdrop, I cover all different kinds of handbag brands, and I love it all from contemporary to luxury. So if you love handbags, I know you'll love my channel, and I hope you'll join me for my future videos. All right, guys, I'll see you on my next one. Bye.